Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 29th day of June 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to APMEX where we can check out those live spot prices. However, before I do that, going to welcome you over to Good Morning to You with Tiny Numismatics number 171. And you can join us this morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 a.m. Pacific. Now over here to APMEX. Looks like gold is down 380 to 1826.30. Silver down 4 cents to 2104. Platinum up $13.90 to $949.30, and palladium up $36.10 to $19.47 even, Steven. Now, over here to the United States Mint, and they came out with their cumulative sales figures yesterday, and I wanted to share with you. Now, we have the American Women Quarters program, correct? Now, 5 quarters will be issued yearly for 4 years. We have the first 3 issuances this year that we can talk about, the mintages, okay? So I will leave a link in the description to how to get here, U.S. Mint about production sales figures and cumulative sales figures, all right? Now, I've highlighted the lowest out of all of the 3 man killer or 3 quarters, 3-quarter options. My Angelou, Dr. Sally Ride, and Wilma Man Killer. Now, let's go over these numbers. These are really important now. It says here, and this is just from what I see from the Mint's, these could change, but this is from the Mint's data. Now, the number 1, at least the lowest minted rolls and bags for the American Women Quarters, for the 100 coin bag from Philadelphia is $17.98, okay? And that is Wilma Man Killer holds that spot because all the other ones are in 1840, 1838, and so on and so forth. So a lot higher than this one. Now look at the Wilma Man Killer. 100 coin bag from Denver is also quite low, lower than everything else at $17.97. Now, 2 other low spots I wanted to talk to you about here today. We have here the 2022 American Women Quarters 2-roll set Dr. Sally Ride for the P and the D at $57.85. Now, which particular quarter holds the lowest? Well, it's the P, D, and the S here. This one holds the lowest for the S rolls, okay? 75.58 here, 75.75 for Wilma Man Killer, and 75.72 for Maya Angelou. So clearly this one is the lowest so far of the 5-quarter issuances this year. And there's only 3. So what does it say about the following quarter release? Let's check that out. So here we are. We're over here at enrollments, and these are, this is everything, it looks like. American Women Quarters. Yeah, so we are here under the shop enrollments American Women Quarters program, and obviously it shows you the uncirculated set because there are 5 of these quarters. And isn't it interesting the positioning they put the My Angelou in the center of all the circulating coins right there? Thought that was really cool. Now, going down here to the not availables, we have here the American Women Quarters 3-roll set to be determined, right? You cannot get any of these enrollments. And I would imagine next year the Mint is probably going to open up these enrollments a lot, well, probably a lot higher than they are this year. So let's check out the numbers that we're going to be looking at for the Otero-Warren. So here we are for the American Women Quarters 3-roll set enrollment. I think this is going to be the important one still because it has that San Francisco roll. And the product limit on this is 7,504. Now, let's check out 7,504 compared to the cumulative data for the PD and the S set. 7,504, clearly lower than that one, and that is obviously the lowest. Now, looking at these numbers, 7,504, could the Mint say, well, this is just for the enrollments, this isn't the total product available for this particular item? And that's, that could easily be the case, because if we go to the United States Mint website, you can go to the Otero-Warren, okay, and you can see that there's, well, 0 information available because it really hasn't dropped yet. All right, there it is. So, and we're not even really close to it. But when the Mint does get close to this, we can see how many are going to be available. So with that said, we don't know that that'll be capped at a product limit. Maybe this is the product limit for the enrollments. However, I kind of have a feeling 7,504 is so close to these numbers that that's all you're going to get, right? So let's go on to the other one. So that was 7,504 for the 3-roll set. Let's talk about the 2-roll set enrollment. This one's 58.30, okay? So how does that compare to the other ones? 58.30. Well, it's definitely not lower than the Dr. Sally Ride. So 58.30 is higher. So Dr. Sally Ride is going to be higher on that particular one, but lower on the PDS. So did I say that right? Let's see here. 2-roll set will be higher than the it won't be the lowest. That's what I'm going to try and say right there. However, this one looks like it's going to be the lowest so far. Let's talk about the 100 coin bag. 1737 is a product limit on this, and what an oddball number that is. Not a very round number, not divisible by 5 or 10s, right? I mean, not just again. Anyway, it doesn't really, it's not a very happy math problem in my world. So 1737, let's go ahead and check out the 100 coin bag from Philadelphia. Same number, 1737. And where does that put us in relationship to the other 100 coin bags, Denver and Philadelphia? Well, we know, since we've highlighted them, 1798 and 1797. And what do we say? Yeah, 1737, oddball numbers, right? So 1737 is clearly lower than these two particular lowest. So if this is the case, that means 3 of the 4 Nina Otero-Warren products are going to be lowest out of all of the American Women quarters so far that are going to be released. Now, when does this? So I think with that said, we have to take it with a grain of salt, because we have one more quarter coming out after that, and that's the Anime Wong. And that one could easily be lower than all of these. So we don't know what the Mint is dealing with. And if we did, well, we would probably have a better understanding of which products would be the least minted. And it always isn't about least minted. Sometimes it's about the person that's being honored, okay? So that's really important also. We're not always just chasing the dollar. Sometimes we're chasing the spirit of America. And I think these quarters have the spirit of America in them. Now, let's head over to something that's really important that I wanted to share with you that Ray Wren brought up to, I think it was Ray Wren 98, brought to our attention here this morning. And I've got, it's like, wow, what is going on over here? So here we are, the uncirculated coin set for 2022. And we have a product limit of 250,000 or up to 250,000, according to that article we read yesterday. And, well, we've seen the video that in a video that we did in the past. Let's see, this was done on June 15th. That was just about 14 days ago, 2 weeks ago. They had 126,744. So going back to this particular set, yeah, they have done something with the numbers. Look at this morning. They're 96,944. And what a difference that made. Look at 126,744, 944, 29,750. So about just under 25% of these went unavailable or went missing in action. Now, if we remember correctly, last year, the Mint took about 30 to 40,000 off of the 2021 uncirculated set, and then brought them all back after becoming unavailable. So is this typical behavior? Is this behavior going to be typical going forward? It very well could be. But where did these go? Where did that under 25% just go to? And are they going to be replaced? And if not, what does it say about this particular set? I mean, come on. If we have an uncirculated set at 96,994, under 100,000, I mean, that would just be remarkable. In fact, that would probably be the most remarkable modern day uncirculated coin set since ever. I don't even know what to say about that, but I do expect the Mint, because, it's the United States Mint, and I would think that they would add to this number, and they would be a lot closer to this particular number, 250,000, than they are to 100,000. Now, with that said, let's go over to the plus ones today. Now, this one is Scorpions, Winds of Change, and I believe it is a song about peace, and nothing wrong about that. Now, next thing I want to talk about is something Maya Angelou said. She's featured on the American Women Quarters. In fact, she's the first honoree this year, and she has so many wonderful quotes and uplifting messages. Wanted to share this one with you this morning. It says here, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou said that. So yeah, it's not what you said, it's not what you did, it's how you made them feel when you said what you said and you did what you did. So there it is, folks. I want to thank y'all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a silver stacker.